Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the gunshine stay high. What them boys still going in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the model of the state. A lot of
oh man, we smell it? It smells like football out here. You can see the sun glistening off the palm trees. The birds chirping. Hall of Famers everywhere. You can smell the little yellow jackets. This might be the greatest practice ever. University of Miami. The U. Bring it in tight.
welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the gunshine stay high. What them boys still going in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the model of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk that can get.
And we got Najee Davenport ball out. Oh man, we smell it? It smells like football out here. You can see the sun glistening off the palm trees. The birds chirping. Hall of Famers everywhere. You can smell the little yellow jackets. This might be the greatest practice ever. University of Miami. The U. Bring it in tight.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the gunshine stay high. What them boys still going in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the model of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk that can get.
And we got Najee Davenport, great Najee Davenport from the University of Miami. Played with LeBron James, James Stewart. I mean, Najee Davenport and his son, Bryn Davenport, who is said to be leading the charge of the class of 2038, that whenever Bryn's supposed to be hitting to the University of Miami. Bryn is one of the top 9-year-olds in the nation, period. I've been saying this since he was 7. One thing Bryn has that Najee doesn't have is looks. I mean, Najee's big, ugly, like he came out of cave, and Bryn's a nice-looking guy. He has long hair, long wavy mixed hair. I mean, he's gonna get the model thing going on. So he got their beat in the looks department. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Najee and Bryn, they're two good friends of mine. We've seen Bryn on Caneville more, and you'll see a lot more out of Bryn. Bryn Davenport, Najee Davenport, greats out again. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? You be braiding up your hair, dog? Huh? Yeah? It take a long time? What's up, bro? They got you out here, fool? This shit might be different, fool. How they got you out here, fool?
I don't know. I just came, man.
Yeah?
Show up.
Nah, it's a different vibe, man. This is definitely a different vibe.
This is my first time ever out here.
Since when?
Okay, this is my first time ever.
Hey, we're gonna go over here, man.
What's going on, Coach?
Good morning. How you?
Chill. Yeah.
I got the song. All right.
This your first time since?
He come to Miramar. Corey Atkins, Jr. You know, you related to
Right.
Atkins.
You gotta keep them locked in now, man. Now you don't gotta drop bags or drop cookies. I don't know what you gotta do. Najee dapping up the great Ed Reed. Listen, bro, it's a great place to be out here. We're gonna talk about the greatest practice ever. You talk about the greatest practice ever. You show me a practice like this. You got future Kings dapping up young Kings, legendary future Kings. Then we got another legendary Hall of Famer walking here, LeBron James. So we want to talk about the greatest practice. This is the greatest practice ever. You see the sun coming out to the left. glistening off the palm trees. You got the birds chirping. And you always got to have Susan walking by. But at the greatest practice ever, you can't have a greatest practice ever without Hall of Famers showing up at your practice. So if we want to talk about greatest practice ever is right here. What's going on? Nah, we got another legend just walked. Yeah, man. So we got in front of our face, we got Edgerrin James. We got Najee Davenport, Ed Reed, right here.
It's about like 5 or 6 of them that bleed that orange and green space on that old 2030 to the U.
Yeah.
Cam Man, Corey Atkins, and kid named DeMar, I think he was some. It's like 4 or 5 when they created the group chat on Instagram.
Oh, they all in. They all in,
right? I was like, okay.
And Green is what grade? So how long we talking about?
Fourth.
He's in the 4th grade right now. So just be chill, man. Chill, man. Eat right. We're going to make it into 2030. And 2030 going to roll around, man. What's good, man? I'm D. This morning breath show about talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. If you're in here, man, hit the like button, share, send it to one of your homeboys. Let's see, man. A little high, ain't it? Send to one of your homies, one of your Kane fans. You got 98 people in here, man. I just the reason I play the intro so many times, I'm trying to let the people get in here, let a few people get in here first. So I run the intro a couple of times. About to bring the villains in here in a second, but first, man, gotta pay some bills. We'll talk about the villains. Let me see what Monster X doing this morning. See if we get X in here to talk some recruiting. And we're gonna talk about a little trading. I mean, but first, man, we pay these bills, man. If you want to be a villain, the link is in the description, or you can text us 786-405-9499. Also, IOD Squad, man. Every morning we live trade in the stock market. I could take this down. We live trade in the stock market. If you ever thought about trading, I can show you how to get 200,000, 50,000 to trade in today. Actually, today. There are companies called prop firms that will give you money to trade if you could just pass their little obstacles. I don't even know what you call it. I won't call it an exam. It's not an exam. You gotta, make $600 today, and we get in there live trade every day, man, and do that. Actually, last night I don't talk about this stuff a lot. Last night I actually got told y'all yesterday I need to make $700 and I get a $4,000 payment. Well, I made the $700. How about that? I made the $700 last night. Right there, boom, 700 at the top. That was last night. I made that on 2 accounts, so you get a payout on each account $2,000 today. So you do the math: 2,000 plus 2,000 plus 2,000. You do the math on that. But yeah, these prop firms, they'll give you more money to trade. This is a 50K account. You see, 52,000. I made 700 in 3 days, and that's what we do, man. We get in the stock market, we trade. Ever since I left from being a CEO, I've been investing in my business, and it's something when you learn, man, you want to pass on to people that are ready to listen or take that step. So if you want to be a part of IOD Squad, man, the link is in the description. You could text me 786-405-9499 if you got a question. I help you out. But yeah, you can get 100,000, 50,000 today to trade. Not in your pocket to go buy your girlfriend a Goyard bag. It's to trade so you can make money off of it. Just hit us up, man. I'll explain it to you. Listen, if you're having problems getting in the Discord, the Discord is difficult to get into. Like like Discord didn't make that process easy. I ain't even gonna lie, fam. Like they did not make that process easy to get in the Discord. Sometimes basically when you sign up, what I tell everybody, when you sign up, you get in. We had a discount going for a long time. Go check your email, and you got to come through that way. You can't just walk in the Discord. Like you can't just, hey, I paid for Caneville, and then you go put up your Discord and try to walk in. You can't get in that way. Discord makes everybody come in through a unique door, and that's how they keep track. It's not like you could just go and open up. So when you sign up, you're going to get an email. The email is going to give you a link. I'm almost sure that's how it works. I'm almost sure positive how. And that link, you have to go through that way. I hope StreamYard clip this so I can put this up. So man, you go through, you pick Arc Villain or Rogue Villain. I don't talk about it enough, but I'm talking about it now. Arc Villain, Rogue Villain. The Arc Villain has a special section in there where they get exclusive information, deeper conversations, yada yada yada. Pick it with whichever one you want to be. Once you sign up, it's probably going to open Discord, or I always tell people to go to their email. Your email will have a link. It'll take you to the welcome section in the Discord, and boom, you in. If you're a villain in the chat, hit V for me. If you're in the chat, man, and you anywhere but Miami, man, let us know what city you're in. What city y'all in? I know Hurricane fans all across the country. And that's one thing people don't talk about enough, right? Like when I go to these games out of town, though, these Hurricane fans travel. They may not come to Hard Rock Stadium, but they get out there and they travel. They may not come to Hard Rock Stadium. That's kind of funny. They may not come to Hard Rock Stadium, but they get out there, dog, and they be at these away games. Quiet as kept. They be at these away games. When I was a little girl, you gotta be real quiet on it. SEC football is getting softer and softer by the day. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This came across my desk, and I've been trying to. I've been trying to understand what I was looking at for the last 16 hours. As a little girl, you gotta be real quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. You gotta be quiet. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Real quiet on the creek. My bad. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet. Too loud. Too loud. You gotta be quiet.
Your Honor, they're not beating the allegations.
Mr. Cool, I'm saying, like, Mr. Cool, I ain't lying with you. That's a boy, man. That's your boy from Miami, man, a comedian. What's going on here, Mississippi State? Somebody gotta explain this to you, boy. What's going on here? Are they joking? Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. You gotta be quiet. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Real quiet on the creek. My bad. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet. Too loud. Too loud. You gotta be quiet.
Your Honor, they're not beating the allegations.
Bruh. These football players, man, they different, man. They different these days. Are they joking? Maybe that's somebody's cousin in the chat or something like that. Maybe that's somebody's cousin. I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek. Okay, so Quiet on the Creek, that comes from Saucy Santana. Now, if you don't know what Saucy Santana is the man. He's a gay guy. Street, you better be quiet on the creek. He's a gay guy. Hangs with Young Miami. He literally was just talking, was saying when he used to be fishing with his mom back in the day. She used to tell him quiet on the creek, and it went viral on TikTok. And now you got Mississippi State football players bouncing their chests, acting sweet, talking about quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek.
Quiet on the creek. Real quiet on the creek.
My bad.
Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek.
Too loud.
Let's get the villains in here, man. Maybe the villains got an answer for this.
Hey, Cookie Josh, did you see the trailer, bro?
Hell no.
Bro, next level, bro.
Villains, we live on YouTube. Hey, y'all seen this video of Mississippi State football team?
Come on, Street, man.
Yeah, that's me, man. I almost forgot you said we was live, Street. I almost said something.
Hey, Texas did the same thing.
Okay. So all right, we all are grown men. We grew up in a different era. You know what I'm saying? Only we got Mari in here, young Mari in here. What am I looking at? Can somebody explain to me what I'm looking at? Can somebody help me? What am I looking at? Are they joking? Are they not joking? What am I looking at? Any of the villains, any of y'all got an answer for? What am I looking at?
I think this generation, man, they don't care nothing about the gender. It's a trend.
Hey, you ever seen Blue Streak and Dave Chappelle?
Blue Streak.
He's gay. He gay.
So you think Mississippi State got 8 gay football players on their team?
I'm sure it's a lot of gay football players.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, remember that guy from Clemson? I don't want to, you feel me? But remember he was doing all that suspect stuff in the locker room. That's why he had to transfer. Look it up. We played him in the Fiesta Bowl.
That's my little homie. LA, you don't be in here enough. That's my little homie. That's the one who came up to me and hugged me after the Ole Miss game. He played for Ole Miss now, right?
Get physical.
I never went in depth with him and asked him about it, but I knew him before it came out. Like he, if everybody don't know what he's talking about, basically it came out. The way they reported it is that he had an OnlyFans, and he had videos of guys in the locker room. They didn't say what. They didn't say if it was just a hidden camera, people walking around. Next time I see him
in the locker room,
he changed his name and he grew his hair out. But I spent the weekend with him and the DB from Clemson that ran down. The DB from Clemson that ran down. That play Atlanta Falcons right now, Wiggins. They were really close when he was at Clemson. He didn't come across LA. He didn't come across like that. But then again, I mean, I don't know what it looks like anymore.
It never seems like that. Don't looks be deceiving, man. And I'm not saying they can't skew the story and say what they want to say, but come on now. If it looked like a duck, it talk like a duck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's at Ole Miss. He played against us at my he was at, I think he led them in tackles this year, some shit. Like he played against us in the Ole Miss game. But LA, you kind of younger. Like, are these guys joking?
No, they're not joking. They for real, but it's just a trend. Like if you go on TikTok right now and just search top 5 videos, it's probably gonna be somebody dancing kind of, suspect. So what these guys gonna do? They trying to get viral and views. You know what it is about college football. Attention is money. The more attention you could grab, the more money you could get. So they're not thinking, oh, I'm looking zesty. They trying to run up this TikTok bag.
So they're just trying to go viral.
And
I've been viral numerous times. Like, so I guess I take viral for granted. So they're just trying to go viral.
Humble brag.
Dang, I didn't realize it was that serious. Like, I didn't realize it was that serious.
Bro, you gotta be real quiet on the creek.
Well, we thinking about it from, a more adult aspect of it. We like, all right, this looking kind of crazy. They're not thinking about it like that. I can guarantee you, you feel me? If they would have had at least some remnants of thought, they wouldn't have elected to post it that. But same thing like the Texas guys. The Texas guys, I think the Texas guys are tripping a little more.
Oh, Lord. I saw a little piece of that Texas football team. If I type Texas football team on Twitter and that's the first video come up, that's bad for your brand. And bingo. The first video that come up. That's bad for the brand.
It's normalized, Street. It's normalized, Street. It's not bad for the brand.
Huh?
I said it isn't bad for the brand. It's normalized. Normalized, man. People it's conditioned to not even think like that. Why you think all these brands embracing all of this stuff? The world changing, Street.
It ain't changed that goddamn much.
So go on Netflix right now. Watch a TV show where it ain't got guys kissing or a transgender in it. Not to be political. You feel me?
It's everywhere.
I'm just saying the world changes.
No, it's everywhere. It is.
Especially the young generation, it's changing for them.
This is wild. Somebody say TikTok ain't paying out money like that. I don't even think it's about money.
No.
No, I don't. I think it's about attention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To be fair, Street, it's a lot of gay stuff that go on in them locker rooms, dog.
In what way? What you
niggas pop you with the towel, pull your towel after you get out of the shower.
Yeah, we had crazy niggas like that in school. Yeah.
I don't think Discord working.
Huh?
Sound like you got some experience, sir.
Yeah, chill out, Rio.
My fault, dog.
No, man. I just hold on. Let me switch my cameras. Let's see.
I think the Discord done went out.
Why you think that? Huh? Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Discord, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, this shit been tripping for a minute now.
See, you get to talking about the alphabet, people. This what happened.
Can y'all hear me in the Discord? Come out and go back here. Can y'all hear me in here?
Nah, but for real though, like, you feel me? With the jits, they don't care, bro. It's so normalized. You gotta understand these people grew up on all these type of shows. I don't know. Because if you've seen what the backlash Texas got from it, and we got live street.
What he was saying?
Too political.
Yeah. Hey, that boy muted up so fast.
I don't even want to speak on them people, man. Respectful show, respect free show, respect the live.
Nah, y'all ain't saying nothing wrong. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we get you, Street.
Yeah, y'all, they can hear y'all too. Y'all ain't saying nothing wrong. I think my other camera went off.
I just think it's
cameras. Huh?
I said I just think it's a touchy subject because people are not gonna see it like how somebody else will see it. They'll think it's perfectly fine. Dude, it is what it is. I just think that I was saying that if you've seen the backlash, even in that space and realm where it could be questioned, why would you do it too? But then again, you feel me? When I was 20, 21, I wasn't thinking. 18, 19, I wasn't thinking.
They're doing it in the locker room. Here's the weird, they're doing it in the locker room. That's the weird thing. Like, so the coaches are our ages, right? The coaches are 40, 45, 50, right? What are the coaches saying to them? They grew up like us.
They disgusted.
Right.
What coach doing the dance with them?
Man, I would not be allowed videos like that in our locker room to be posted, man. What the hell?
But think about it. My bad. If the coach probably didn't even see it until it probably hit online. You guys, but they post this thing so fast. As soon as they record it, it's going up. We need that on the TL right now.
Mario kicked him off the team.
I know Street.
I know he would.
I don't know, Street. Not nowadays. The coach bet not say nothing to them kids. The kids got all the power.
Mario kicked all of them be in the doghouse, Fred. All of them.
Not
remember CJ?
Because if you look at that,
Mario made CJ take his YouTube video down last year, and he wasn't doing nothing.
Hey, I'm kind of with you because I don't think they would make it about what you think they're making it about. I think they would make it about, hey, don't be posting behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Like if you're on campus, or in the facility, like you can't post shit like that, regardless of what the content's for.
Hey, Rio, and where are the leaders on the football team? Because that should be self-check. Like, yo, if I'm a captain on that team and I see that video go up, I'm like, hey, take that shit down. That's a bad reflection on all of us.
KC, they is the leaders. They the good players on the team.
That's crazy.
You notice somebody in that
man.
video, Star? You notice somebody in that video?
I know that's the D tackle from Mississippi State.
The only guy I know from Mississippi State is that 6'4" corner. That's it. And that's because of NCAA. If he on the video, he's egregious.
I don't know. These kids are so they're so different, right? The way they interact with each other is different. It's like their filters are off. I was kind of watching Castanet stream, right? Like some of that stuff, right? And they were giving away these PU backpacks, which is the streaming backpack, cost $30,000. They was giving them away. 2 people got to win them. And one boy walked up to Duke Dennis. It wasn't Duke Dennis. It was the other kid from AMP. And kind of asked him after the show, hey, man, just give me a backpack. And the dude was like, nah, I can't just hand you over $30,000 backpack. They all live now. They all streaming live. And he was like, man, $27,000. We got a discount for you. Yada 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 yada. And the dude literally looked at him and said, man, I ain't with this Disney World shit, man. And kind of walked off. Like, don't be trying to let me down easy. It's like their interaction with each other is so, like, what we thought was disrespectful to them is kind of like everything is for a clip. No matter what the consequence is.
Well, as you know, as you have a lot of showing yourself, streaming runs the world now. That's like the new media. That's TV now. Kids are not watching. We're watching ESPN and NBC and CBS and stuff like that. These kids are watching those guys. So every time you have to push the envelope and have shock value. That's why I ain't surprised about this video, because it's shock value.
There's a time and a place for right for likes and retweets, right? And like the locker room should be a sacred place. There shouldn't be any fucking videos in the locker room in general, right? That are posted. That means like during games, during practice. What are we posting videos for in the locker room?
Well,
I
KC3,
think
that's
for
what
that,
happens when the
if you don't post it in the locker room, KC3, you don't get this reaction. They are literally selling they're cutting their nose to spite their face. Like if it's not in the locker room,
bingo.
If it's not in the locker room, you don't get this reaction.
You get the behind the scenes.
Sorry.
Hey, Street, one of the greatest.
Hey, if I was there, I would ask them about it, man. Like, how do you protect a brand when you got kids just doing whatever they want in the locker room and posting stuff online?
Our kids don't do that. Mario them don't allow that.
One of you great said last year, stop talking on the net and get it on the field.
Get in the field. Get in the field.
Get in the field for that one.
Get in the field. Nah, bro. That kind of threw me off when I saw it, because if you know where it originated from, Saucy Santana is the punk from Miami. He's known for he's just known for that little dance that they're doing where he shake his chest. Yeah, and I just never thought, dog, do we sound like old people in here talking? Like, is it a world out there where Nick or Amir Sears are saying, man, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's called TikTok Live.
I mean, maybe Street, but it feels like we watching an episode of Boondocks. It's like Gangstalicious right in front of our face.
Yeah, man. And everything. Somebody said Sauce Santana not from Miami, he from Delaware. I just know he be with Young Miami all the time. I mean, like I know he be with Young Miami all the time. Like, I've talked to y'all about Young Miami. I went to elementary school with her mom, my mom, brother. Their family is the Hicks and the Brownlees, if y'all know anything about Miami Street. So Kenya grew up in the big house. Her mom grew up in the house with the house by Central used to be decorated back in the days for Christmas. People used to ride it by the big, huge house. That was Big Ike house, the Hicks. Another big time drug dealer in Miami, Rick Brownlee. I think he recently was released. Her mom is a Hick. Her mom is Young, a Hick. She grew up in that house. I don't know where the Youngs came from, but she grew up in that house. Her mom, one side is Big Ike's side, the other side, her dad is a Brownlee. So so when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying, Saucy Santana, that's why I thought he was from Miami, but if he's from Delaware, he act like he's from Delaware. I mean, so I wouldn't think that football players would find his trend and like, okay, let's do it. I would love to see what these coaches are saying to these kids. Cause last year CJ put up a video in the weight room, just a video of them doing positive stuff, and that video came down so fast on YouTube.
Every coach is different. Every coach is different, and like, hey, they allow different things to happen.
I guess you gotta say what IBIS media would allow, because that's the only thing allowed to be post.
Do you realize? I understand. So one thing y'all have to understand now is that these kids see social media as television. So that's one thing as older people that's not in this media world. They see social media as television. If somebody pops up on their social media, a lot of times they see them as being famous. I've been with players. I've been out. People want to take pictures with me. Want me to take pictures with them and their wife. I've had kids run up to players, don't know the player but he want to take a picture with them, and he's treating it like he saw them on, like we would treat somebody we saw on television. he saw him on Instagram and he thinks, you know what I'm saying? It's like television for them. Now that I added that, right? If you had a chance to get on television back in the days, right? How far would you and your homeboys go? Stir, LA. How
Not that
far
far.
would y'all go?
Well, I'm still, you feel me, the under 30 crowd. So you feel me? It wouldn't have. I mean, I grew up in like the cloud SoundCloud era when people were doing all type of stuff, saying they were clones, wearing dresses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like so. It's like I gotta say, it's objective for me. If you like it, I love it. Shoot.
This kind of started with the show Jackass, right? I think this is where all of this started at. When it was just like, okay, man, we'll go to any lengths to be famous type shit.
From an older perspective, I can see that. I think it started more with like probably like the SoundCloud era, like especially now where it's real. You could do because things get old quickly, if that makes sense. So and you're always looking for the next big thing or the next shock value thing because you could have a video one day that do 10,000 views and then the next day it only got 300. Like you got to always keep people engaged. And I'm not saying that's what they were trying to do with this. I'm just saying that's just how everybody thinks when they're trying to go viral. Oh, let's post this. I know it's going to go crazy. Let's do this. I know it's going to get views and stuff like that. And they have Mississippi State, but they're trying to get all the attention they need. No offense.
Texas did it too. Though. Texas did it first.
They're wilding.
Did we keep that same energy when the Heat did what they did in the Harlem slide back in 2013,
whoa, come on, bro. That's not the same thing. That's
the same thing.
No, it's not.
Hold on, man.
It's not the same thing. That wasn't a suspect trend. Everybody was doing it. It was wholesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
This is out of left field.
Hold on. One
so
second.
what's wrong about this?
We got X in the back. Hold on. X. Where X at? Unmute yourself, dog.
What's up?
What's
we
good?
Still on YouTube straight?
Huh? Yeah, we on YouTube.
Hey, so is it wrong that they did a gay dance, or is it that they doing a dance in the locker room? Period. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
One second, DeLacy. We'll get 1 second. X, what's up?
What's happening?
We talking about Mississippi State boys dancing in the locker room, man. Y'all, they let y'all dance in the locker room at pace like that, man?
Hell no. Hell no. That is no, down round wrong. And then they was
cussing you out. You just can't hear him.
We could hear him. Y'all can't hear X.
They was dancing to the.
Okay, y'all can't hear X. Go ahead, X.
They was dancing to the punk song. What's the punk name?
Sauce Santana.
Saucy Santana. Yeah, they was dancing to his song. So that's the first red flag, and then you come in the locker room. That's the second red flag. And y'all post it on the internet, like. I mean, like people will be saying, the kids are different, man. But I still think the cold is the cold. Like, come on, man, keep that other stuff to yourself. And then now you're making it a team thing. Yeah, that's just Mario would have kicked everybody. Mario would have kicked everybody off the team. All y'all off.
That's what I just said. DeLacy, you can hear me? DeLacy be having the delayed reactions.
Hey, but listen,
I'm here. I had to do the security.
But listen, right? So off topic, right? I'm gonna go off topic a little bit. Listen, I'm about to make
what happened, Street?
1 second, DeLacy. 1 second. So y'all can't hear X, right? So 1 second. So when I'm ready for you to talk to DeLacy, I call you, all right? Because y'all can't hear X because he's not in the Discord with y'all. Go ahead, X.
Okay, so yeah, off topic, right? I'm about to really make Ohio State really, really, really hate Miami, right? So we already on the DJ Jacobs flipped. mode, right? So, yesterday I ended up getting a phone call from my homeboy, and he puts me on the phone with a parent. A parent has his kid that's committed to Ohio State 2028 class, and he's like, "Hey X, listen, I need you to get in contact with the University of Miami coaches because my son wants to go to Miami, and we want him to go to Miami."
Ohio State commit?
Yeah, he's committed to. Man, Streety, as a matter of fact, you know you remember years ago when we did the interview with the kid that was down here. His last name was Waits, something like that. The big kid.
Where was he from?
They originally from down here. They're originally from down here, but then I guess they ended up moving out of town. And he had committed to, damn, I forget what school he committed to. He came and we did a little interview with him on the show. He was like 6'4". His dad played for Central back in the days. Let me get it. I'm finna get his name right now. But
we interviewed him at Honors. So he's committed to Ohio State and he want to get to Miami. What year he is? X done froze on me. Villains, y'all still in here? X done.
We still in. We still in here.
X was saying, yeah. X was saying that I gotta get X back in. X was saying that the Ohio State kid wants to decommit from Ohio State and commit to us. What the kid name is, X?
His name is Jameer Weiss.
Weiss. But right now, Weiss, he's at Baylor, right?
The brother. Okay, so the
brother. His brother.
His brother.
I was just with this uncle, the uncle that came him that day. I was just with him at a pool party.
Okay, yeah. So
his brother wants to come to Ohio State.
Yeah, I guess it's 3 of them because it's one that's at Baylor, and it's one that's committed to Ohio State. The one that we interviewed, I forget his name, but he went to South Carolina.
South Carolina. Now he's at Baylor.
Okay. So he's at Baylor. So yeah. So the kid he's a 5-star. He's a 5-star. That's committed.
Yeah, he was telling me his brother.
And he's 5-star. And they like, man, Miami ain't reach out. I'm like, when he called me, he was like, man, listen, my son's 6'6", 295. And I was like, well, hold on. 6'6", 295, like, hell yeah. He's only in the 10th grade going to the 11th grade. I'm like, yeah, you got to get that kid. And then he started telling me who he was. I was like, oh,
yeah, that's White's brother.
We talked to the youngest brother.
Yeah. So what year is he? 2028?
Yeah, he's 28. He's 28. He's a 5-star. He's
Miami didn't recruit him.
Well, they didn't recruit him yet, but I guess he lives in Ohio, the state of Ohio right now. That's
what position?
He plays D tackle, D end. I mean, he's sick. Listen, the dad say the numbers on 24/7. They got him at 6'4", 270, but the dad say he's 6'6", 295. So
6'6", 295, and Miami ain't really talked to him. He want to talk to Miami.
He like, man, if Miami say they want him, he coming.
You talk to somebody?
No, I'm waiting for the dad to send me the information.
Okay.
Like I'm waiting for the dad to send me the profile information and everything, and then I'm gonna hit the guys up and say, listen, y'all better jump on that.
Huh? Hey,
he on the phone.
Billy, y'all still can't hear. Y'all can't hear X.
Nah, we couldn't hear him at all.
Okay, basically, he's saying it's a 6'6", 295 kid committed to Ohio State, 5-star right now. Basically, Miami didn't show him a lot of interest, and he wants to come to Miami. He wants to come.
Oh, X said that on the. X said that on the space yesterday. He gave the space the news before he gave you.
No, listen.
I had heard this.
When I was on the space, I got the call. While I was on the space, we were talking about something else, and then I ended up getting the call. And I was like, damn, my bad. I just got a call. A kid wanted to come to Miami. He's like a 5-star 6'6". But straight up, you know what's crazy? Because this is the type of kid that Miami will get on late, and then Miami will get their foot in the door, but then the kid probably say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna just stay committed to Ohio State." Or if he's not committed, then he'll commit to another school because he'd be like, "Oh well, Miami." Yeah, man, I love the coaches. They did everything they did, but yeah, it kind of came a little too late. So
Right.
the kid is 28. Like he's 28 class. I think, man. Listen, if the kid is 6'6", 295, man, they better jump on him.
They better jump on him. Hey, Villains, I'm gonna put y'all in the back, man, because y'all can't hear X, and that's gonna cause a lot of confusion. So I'm gonna put y'all in the back. I'll jump in when I finish, all right? Like redheaded stepchildren. So now X, I guess get on that, man. X done froze on me again. Looking like Papa Smurf. I want to X about in the locker room, man. These kids dancing in the locker room, man. Like, what in the heck? Bring the Villains back in here.
Well, from what I was saying, X was on the space yesterday. He was saying that he got a call. He said some kid want to come to Miami. He had committed to Ohio State. We could just look his profile up. What the heck? He's committed already.
We back live.
Yeah, what's
X froze? X froze. So y'all back on here live. So talk.
Now we looking up this guy right now since we can't get the
talking
info.
your live YouTube. Talking your live YouTube voice. I don't know what keep happening to X. Well, DeLacy, you had a question, right?
That's why.
DeLacy, you had a question, right?
I do, but then why don't you just have X jump in the villain with us?
We could. I mean, it's all moving in real time. He could just jump in there with y'all. I could tell him that. I don't know. He keep freezing. I don't know what's going on. What was your question, DeLacy?
Oh, he just hopped in here.
No, I was saying, was it because they were dancing in the locker room, or was it because they was doing the special dance in the locker room, the saucy dance, whatever that's doing?
The saucy dance in the locker room. I think it's off brand with a football team. I think it is.
I think it's both, though, depending on what your program allows. Because you don't see stuff coming out from like Ohio State or Miami about stuff like that. Period. But Texas always seem to have videos like that.
I don't know what that's about. X, you in the Discord now? I don't know. I just think it's a little off brand. Like I said, like X said. I mean, them kids would be kicked off the team if that was Miami, and I believe so. I believe everybody don't bow down to LGBTQ. Hey man, I don't know. I ain't gonna touch that topic. Everybody don't bow down to that. Some people like, hey man, these are the rules. This is what we doing. And if you don't want to do that, I mean, go find somewhere else. Go.
I don't like them dancing in the locker room. Period. This ain't no club. Business.
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't think it would even be necessarily because of that. I think it would just be, hey, this is a place for y'all to work, and this is a job. Y'all come in here, do your business, and you leave. Whatever you do outside of these walls, that's on you. But when you're in here, shit ain't gonna fly.
Right. But that's a complete testament to Mario changing the culture, because I don't think we're gonna have stuff like that just because the way Miami is and the people that's gonna be surrounded. But let's not act like people weren't wilding under the last couple regimes. Gas station pictures.
They weren't doing.
Drinking, smoking before FIU.
What's wrong with the gas station pictures? What problem y'all got with that?
We don't have no. But as a Dade County, born in Miramar, raised in Miami Gardens, there ain't nothing wrong with a gas station pitcher. It's the fact that we was losing. We were getting, these are non-starters, people that's not contributing on the field, but racking up the likes on the ground. Come on, man.
What if, okay, you got a job, you work?
Yeah, for sure.
What if when you didn't perform good at your job, people tell you you don't have a life, you can't do nothing else outside of it until you start performing well at work?
Well, that's just what it cost me. You feel me? That's what the business I'm in. If they're telling me that, that's just what it is. Unfortunately, come on, bro. You're a football player. You're gonna get scrutinized, bro. It come with this. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's not fair. Life ain't fair.
They kids. I mean, they kids, right? I think. I don't think because they're losing, right, they should go hide in the cubbyhole. One thing I really hate, Pancake branded himself Pancake, right, coming out of high school. And because his career started slow, he left his brand alone. And I don't like that. I don't like that.
Good job, brother. You put your pride aside, you put your brand aside for the betterment of the team. Now look at them playing in Fiesta Bowls and Cotton Bowls.
The betterment of the team. What if he would have never got on the field?
We talking about hypotheticals. Now he on the field.
The betterment of the team.
Good job, my boy.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I think outside of football, these guys have I think they got to take advantage of football while they have it. Right? They all don't go to the pros.
The unfortunate reality is, go ahead, Tree. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
What?
Tree, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, DeLacy.
You at a steakhouse, right? Your server do a horrible job, just a horrible job. You later on that night, you go to the gas station, they taking pictures. How you feel?
If I'm at a steakhouse and they gave me horrible service, and now they're at the gas station, they off work.
Yeah, they taking pictures, looking all happy. I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Why? They off work the same way you get off work. What you think? They grew up in Steakville?
They serve you better. I accept you.
Huh?
I think the unfortunate reality is some people have there's, how can I put this? There's Justin Timberlake and then there's everybody in the back. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be the face of the brand. Not everybody can have a brand. Just because you have a brand doesn't mean your brand is going to take off. So put your brand aside. Let's not act like you're not a part of a bigger entity, right? Put dying orange and green pancakes to the side. Start working on that blocking technique. So when that DN come around, you can check his ad. That's all I'm saying. Some people can do that.
Why can't he just show you his journey?
We don't got time for the journey, homie. You got 4 years. That's it. Most businesses fail in the first one.
His journey is at UM. He's getting better. Why he just can't show you that? You have a problem with that too?
Because you got to get better. Nah, I don't have no problem with it. He's not doing it. That's his fault. I'm saying I'm glad that you took away from the brand. You pointed up the fact that he gave up his brand. I'm pointing at the fact that he became a better player throughout time without the brand. You got to weigh the options, man.
So you think because he had a brand, he wouldn't be able to get good at football? If that's the case,
that's not what I said.
If Mally needs to sit down because Mally's doing a lot, right? He's doing a whole lot.
No, Mally's brand matches up with his play. Pancake's brand wasn't matching up with his play. What you say you weren't producing, so it just negates your whole brand.
I don't like that.
You're a businessman, Street. You're a businessman, Street, so I can speak to you in that kind of manner. You know that what the product you're supposed to be selling, you're not selling. You're supposed to be pancake honcho. You're not pancaking nothing the first couple years. Put that brand aside, show people you can pancake, and then pick it back up where you left off. Okay, I'm on the field now. It's back to being pancakes. You feel me? Sometimes it be like that. That's just how it goes.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I believe what you're saying is probably right in how people perceive it. Right? I'm not crazy, right? But I believe that outside of football, there are people, and football is not going to last forever for them. And I think they should take advantage of it as much as they can while they have a chance. How many high school stars you knew that's somewhere around driving Uber right now? It don't
But
last forever for everybody.
that's the unfortunate reality, Street. Like I said in the beginning of the sentence, not everybody can have a brand. Just because you have a brand doesn't mean you can have a brand. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have the brand doesn't mean the brand's gonna take off like you expected. You know what I'm saying? Especially when your play is subpar up until a certain point. So now your brand's gonna fall off. That's why I said work on yourself, then promote your brand. Now that you, oh shoot, that's pancake, you just pancake somebody? That's what I'm talking about, dog. Then you come out next week with the pancakes. You don't put the pancakes on while
Oh
you're
no,
sitting on the sidelines.
no, I don't agree with that. I think what he could do, which they never do, they don't never do this. He could show you his journey. Like he could show you him working, him getting better. I remember sitting down with Bane, and Bane was like, "Nah, man, pancake." I was like, "Bane, man, you finna end pancake career?" That's when he kind of like got the best of pancake in the spring game. He was like, "Nah." He say in practice he beat me sometimes, and sometimes I beat him. And I think the players can show their journey. They can show them getting well. Now, I don't know how would UM take that? They may not like that. So it's a thin line, man. But at the end of the day, it's about you and your future. I'm telling you that. It's about you.
The point I was trying to make was
there's some nuance to it though too, because I can see where Yick's coming from with some of that, but then I also agree with you, Street. As long as he's not in the facility doing it, hey man, build your brand, show your journey, all of that stuff. Because a lot of people relate to that. Because majority of people don't automatically just have this grand success. It's about the struggle. It's about falling on your face and then getting back up and keep going until you finally get to where you're trying to get to.
Right.
Like that's just life. And I think people relate to that a lot more than hey, I'm the best in high school, I'm the best in college, I'm the best in the NFL, like that. Or any industry, like that doesn't happen for the most part. Like you have your failures, you have your shortcomings. It's just you overcoming that and becoming ultimately what you ended up starting the journey to become. If you reach that success, I mean, a lot of times you fall short anyway, but people appreciate the journey and people appreciate seeing the journey and kind of understanding that, hey, if you work hard and you do the right thing, it may not get you where you want to get, but it'll get you close to where you want to get and at least set you up for success.
Fact.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah, but what LA is saying, is usually what they do, because I think what happens is that they're really good at football their whole entire life, and then they get here and run into a speed bump. They don't know how to operate outside of being the superstar. So they feel ashamed, and that's why I think you kind of see what you see. They just disappear until they make a catch. Soon as they make a catch, what's the first thing they do? Post pictures on social media.
Yeah, well, that, and I just think too that like success comes at different times for different people, and like how you measure that and how you work through some of your shortcomings is like important to kind of demonstrate. But I agree. I think a lot of it's you're afraid of posting your failures and whatnot. But a lot of times that's what people relate to more than you're just instant success, or you fall off the map and then all of a sudden you pop back up and you're super successful. People are going to wonder how you got there after knowing where you were initially.
Facts. Nah, facts.
What about Nick coming in with his brand? So it's like that. Yeah, Mario wearing his brand.
And if he don't play right away, all of a sudden he's no longer no haircut. See, I don't agree with that.
I'm just asking you. I don't know.
I know we don't like to talk about him, but it's kind of similar to like the hype that
Jose
Buddy came in with.
Buddy.
Yeah, well, and it's true to an extent, because how many times have we seen that in like not even just UM history, but like South Florida in general? You have these kids that leave go to Alabama or Ohio State or whatever, and they're like the truth their whole life, and then they get to that level and they're just a guy, or they don't reach the potential they people placed on them when they got there. And it's kind of like everyone turns their back on the person, like not everybody's gonna make it to the highest levels. It's just, it is what it is. And
And
something
that's
that's
what I was
okay,
trying.
as long as you make the best out of the shit.
And
Yeah,
that's all I was trying to implore. Some people don't. Oh, my bad, Casey.
I was just gonna say, I just think it's a fine line because like you want to promote your brand, right? But what is your brand? Your brand is associated to football, basically, right? And like if you're not living up to like the hype on the field for whatever reason, I think there are things you can do. If it's an injury story and you want to tell that story, sure, go ahead, right? But like if you're just not living up to it and like you're doing all this stuff on social media, it can easily become like or be viewed as a distraction, right? Like, well, you start looking kind of clownish real quick if you are not doing what you need to be doing on the field and then like posting a bunch of other things. It's like what the story then becomes like, what is this person actually focused on? Then the narratives would easily start to come out as, does he love football or is he trying to be a social media star? Like we've seen that before, right? And I think that is so like your play on the field at minimal, you got to be on the field, right? But like if you're not on the field and you're doing all the other stuff, it's a small margin of error where like you can immediately start to be looked at as a distraction. And so you got to just be careful, like especially with a coach like Mario, where he already don't really want them doing a lot of shit, right? Oh, excuse my language. I thought we were on live. But when you got a coach like him, it's like at the end of the day, you got to keep the main thing, and the main thing is not the brand. It's these NIL checks coming in.
Right.
That's all I was trying to implore,
That's
KCP. You hit the nail
another
right on the
thing
head.
too. And they got money. I mean, they got money. They got nice cars. If they were your child, right? I think if it was my child, right? I think one of the main things I see parents do with their kids is they keep reminding them that you're more than a football player. I know dads who kids play at a high level, and when they get in the car, they don't talk to them about football because it consumes so much of their lives, right? So outside, so when it becomes your child, right? Then a lot of times you see things different. I do that exercise in here a lot. I know that outside of football, that they have lives, and I think if you're working hard, everybody don't get on field in year one. If you're working hard, you're going through your journey. I wouldn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, the negative comments, good comments, they're all the same. There's all attention. I wouldn't see anything wrong with it. But what you guys are saying is right. Like that's how people would view it. Every time y'all see a player do something, the first thing y'all think of is, man, we just lost. What you doing out at Piccadilly's with your family? And it sounds so crazy, but that's how y'all think.
I think it depends on the branding that's happening, right? So let's say you got a kid that has a deal with a certain name brand. You see the kid on the commercial after a loss, you ain't gonna say nothing about it. But if it's something more so personal, then you might look at it that way. So I really think it depends. And as it pertains to the kids, is you just go to a school or institution that's going to allow you to thrive outside of football. You can't go to a place in which they minimize that and then try to be a rebel. That's not going to be received well.
Yeah. I don't think I think Miami. I don't think Miami. Like remember the kid from IMG who I used to collab on the videos, the white divas in. I think Well, I ain't gonna say I think. I know for a fact, right? If you're a camera guy, you're a social media guy, you're that guy. Miami kind of looks at you like, hey man, what's coming first? Like you, your brand, or football? We want people with football come first. I've heard him say it. I've heard him say it. So it's probably frowned on inside the building too, and that's probably why you don't get any of these goofy things like guys dancing in the locker room. Like I told you, CJ Daniels put that YouTube video up last year. It was just a day in the life of CJ Daniels. That shit came down so fast. It came down so fast. For Chef Dade in my comment section, who was saying Miami doesn't have a problem with kids promoting themselves in the building. All these players have YouTubes. Yeah, they have YouTubes. I mean, I think you're missing what I'm saying. CJ Daniels put up a video, and he was in the weight room. I don't know what part of it they didn't want, but that shit came down. He didn't put it up until he left Miami. Now, if you're Malachi and you're one of the best wide receivers in the nation, you could do what you want to do with your brand, right? None of that's a distraction, right? That's how we're looking at this.
I think now the university has a more with Mally. Now they're like doing university sponsored brands. So now we have a PR coach. Somebody's going to tell you what not to do and what to do before you release it, rather than just doing the editing and all that stuff yourself. You know, most of the stuff from Mally is professionally done, and they probably look over it and make sure everything is up to the university standard. Then it get posted.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think the UM stuff, Day in the Life with Mally, UM pay on UM platform, they control that. I think the one we watch with Mally, I think Mally controls that. Mally edits.
Nah, but he's with
Miami
HealthStar.
got nothing to do with that.
No, but to Yick's point though, like I'm sure like they make it very clear to like all the players like probably what they can and can't do, right? And like with Mally, I think with any of the players, like what you're promoting matters a lot, right? And like I think what Tank said is so true, because we've seen throughout the season, like because most of the time when the season starts, it's like, hey man, like let's chill on all that, right? Is what you normally see, but we have seen like certain players in the past where they like go and do like they have like charitable organizations and they go to the local schools and like we'll see that stuff like randomly posted throughout the season,
right?
And like so what your brand is, it matters, because I don't think a lot of these kids actually have a brand street. I think they just have followers. I don't think they could articulate to you what their brand is.
Right. It's just them, the person, right? And most of them haven't built it into anything. Is that why Mally was with the baseball coach instead of in the UM gym? Remember y'all was asking, why is Mally working out with the baseball coach? Remember in the video? Well, last time we saw somebody put a video in Miami gym, that shit got took down. Cam Kitchens used to do TikToks in the gym. Like little funny, I remember he did the one with the referees. I'm sure at this point Mally probably could do anything he want to do. I mean, but I'm just saying, it's looked at, if you're playing at your high level, it's not a distraction to the team. But if you're not, it could become a distraction to the team. Y'all see how that works?
Yeah, but Mino Malley is the exception, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his value supersedes whatever Brandon stuff that's going on. That's not the same thing as someone who hasn't made themselves valuable yet. Malley is a national brand, like for real, for real. So his value is on an entirely different level. So you can't box him. No matter what you want to do, you can't box him in like that because he's a national brand. Hell,
Right.
Pretty soon he'll probably be an international brand.
Yeah, I think it's all perception. None of it is a distraction to the team. I think it's all perception and who you are. We just proved that. That's it. I don't think any of it is a distraction to the team. It's up to the player to stay focused and keep the main thing, and do the things outside. Mally and them are doing a superb job at building who he is. Superb job. I get on the phone with his people often, and we talk about some of these things, but he's doing a superb job building his brand outside of outside of, in the folklore of Mali outside of Miami. Does University of Miami have the best offense in college football? I saw somebody put Miami offense number one. Does Miami have the best offense in college football? On paper? Because y'all think of anybody else that's better? Bueller.
I think so.
You think so,
I think we
man?
do. Yeah.
Where else would you look?
We've
Oregon?
we've proven with a good quarterback that we can have the number one offense. We just signed a quarterback that was second in FBS in yards and touchdowns. And we saw what Cam did in the same offense. He's got more weapons than he had at Duke, better skill position players, better offensive line, better coaching. Yeah. Argue with the wall. Miami got the best offense in the country.
Where else? Who else got good offenses? We could assume LSU may have a good offense. Like where are
Ohio State.
Ohio State got a good offense?
Yeah, they pretty loaded over there. Their running back room is solid. You know what they're doing at receiver. And that young quarterback is nice. And their O-line will be straight too. So they're gonna have a really good offense too.
What about Oklahoma? And Oklahoma knows.
Oh, I forgot about Oklahoma. Yeah, John Mateer. Put a bet on him for Heisman, man. He gonna put up some numbers.
Oh man, these names that y'all naming, yeah, we might have the best offense in football, man.
The last time we saw Oklahoma's offense, it was one of the worst I've ever seen.
Who?
It was so bad.
That was a post injury though.
Throwing with one arm, but still, that it was so bad. They got to show that they can do something, that they got other people on the team to help them.
Yeah, I can't agree with that Oklahoma offense, man. That team was crazy, man.
LSU should be good, right? Oregon should be decent, right?
Oregon, yeah. I think LSU gonna take some time to gel because there's so many, like 50 goddamn transfers or something. That number is really high. Once they gel, they're gonna be rocking though.
Trinidad and Ole Miss should be good.
What about them boys down in Cal? They don't have a good offense.
We may not have enough good guys.
They probably gonna be solid. They're probably gonna be solid over there, Cal.
Well, dog.
Now we're talking about the best offenses in the nation. Cal is not going to be one of the best offenses in the nation.
I'm listening to these teams y'all naming. We might have we might have the best offense in the nation. Listen to these teams y'all naming. Indiana ain't got nothing.
Oh,
they should have a solid.
They got on over there. And anybody worry about Pittsburgh? What about Pitt? Y'all think Pitt gonna be all right?
Heck no.
We did want their quarterback, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a solid quarterback. Yes. What do you think about
offense gonna look more like Cam offense?
What's up?
You think it's gonna look more like the offense we had with Cam, or more like a hybrid between the Cam offense?
I think it'll look more like what we had with Cam. I think it'll look in between. If you watch him in that spring game when they started the sputter, he wasn't throwing that motherfucker around. He wasn't letting it fly. So I think it'll be closer to that. Cam had better. Did Cam have a better running game?
Negative.
I don't know. He had Mark and he had your boy now.
Negative.
He did not have this part though.
Right.
So I think it'll be a hybrid of both. When I talk to people, man, down there, they see flashes of Cam in Mensa, and I'm not just saying this to say it. I mean, the excitement that you hear when you from people in the building about Mensa gives you Cam feelings, right? They think he's great the world just don't know it yet because he played at Duke and Tulane. Kind of same way with Cam, right? Like it was questions about Cam. He fumbles the ball too much. He haven't had a winning season at Washington State. Is he a winner? It was a lot of questions of him coming in here. He answered all of them, motherfuckers.
Yeah. You think there's any chance that we retain Mensa? He do got another year left, right?
I put out. We had in the villain section in the membership. We talked about that the other night. Like, I think Miami is positioning themselves to at least make a pitch at it. I think that's why he's ACC only one on the ACC Player of the Year ballot. I think that's why Mario took them up there to the press conference. I think they're rolling out the red carpet for him, and if they could get that number high enough, right, with endorsements, because we're hearing crazy numbers now that Mensa may be getting, right? If they can get that number high enough, at least they can have something to present him. It's hard to say no to the NFL, though. I'm not sure what Dante Moore did this year, but it was one of the most asinine conversations. Unless he was injured and we didn't know about it, like I'm not sure I'm not sure why he took that route. It's hard to say no to the NFL.
But we don't know what Dante Moore getting though. You don't know what Nike doing for him.
Yeah, you think it's more than Cam got 38,000. Cam got 38 million before endorsements, signing bonus. Show me the money. If you're in here, hit the like button and share, man. If you want to send one of the little comments, we'll post it on the ones where you pay. I can never remember the name of these things. We'll post it on the screen and answer your question. Hit the like button and share. If you're a villain in the chat, hit the V button. If you want to be a villain, those are the guys that are talking, all the degenerates to my left. Might be the greatest hurricane community on the net. I believe it is. The link is in the description, or you can text me 786-405-9499. If you got a question about that or IOD Squad Investor Die, I can show you how to get 50,000, 100,000 to trade in the stock market in a day or two. I can show you how we do it. I get people texting me at that number all the time about all type of different stuff. Street, when we gonna get an AD? Mally Mama got any more book bags? They text about everything but what I tell them to text me about. LeBron coming to Miami? Last night I saw the odds. The odds went to favor that LeBron will be coming to Miami. Pat Riley came out, and I hadn't seen Pat Riley speak. You know what I'm saying? Like not with Dan Le Batard. Like that was different. Like came out, sat and had a conversation with Dan Le Batard. I'm gonna play it right now. Let y'all listen to it. See what y'all think about it. See how does he sound confident to you? I know
relationship as we speak right now with LeBron James. What his thought over the last dozen years?
It's just thought. You know, I've seen him at championship fights. I've seen him around. You know, run into him at All-Star games. We had a great embrace when they honored me with a statue out there. You know, seeing he and Savannah, you know, in the stands at certain things. She's always been really gracious, wonderful person. And LeBron and I, you know, we haven't talked much, but you let go of that stuff. You know, I mean, I was very disappointed because I thought we were looking at a dynasty or something dynastic, and And we now had a chance to add other players to it in 14. And when he left, it was very, very disappointing. Think about it. I mean,
No, I know you were hurt. I know you were hurt.
And
you can be proud and stubborn. So at some point here, you found forgiveness.
Absolutely. And I don't want to hang on to that. You know, I want to see him somewhere on the golf course one day, even though I don't play golf, you know, or something, or see him somewhere and not be.
I don't know. I don't know if the Villains heard that. The LeBron argument done started.
Watch LeBron. He doesn't play defense in the regular season. And I watch him in the playoffs. I watch his effort. I watch what he gives to the team to help elevate them to win. All things you need to have to win in
That's because he didn't
April,
have his
May, and
cookies.
June.
He gonna get his
But
cookies in Miami.
You don't think
Hey, so listen,
LeBron is
did y'all
a good role player?
did y'all hear Pat Riley talking? Did y'all watch the video of Pat Riley talking about LeBron?
I didn't. I seen when you
I read some of the stuff.
post the clip.
Yeah, I read a couple of
Yeah.
a couple of the things he said. I read it, but I haven't seen the actual video.
He don't take any responsibility for taking that man cookies. Like he talk as if LeBron left him and broke his heart. He don't take any responsibility. Mel, because y'all couldn't hear. So I put y'all in the back. What was your question, Mel? You said you had a question, but y'all couldn't hear Pat Riley, so I put y'all in the back. What was your question?
Nah, I was just asking, like, what at this stage of LeBron's career, he's going to turn 42 during the season.
Mm-hmm.
What does he actually bring to the table that could help a team win a championship?
I just want me personally, y'all know, I just want him in the city, so I could try to fight and get me a Heat credential. That's one thing, you know. I always take that angle first.
Yeah.
For shit, that goes for everybody. That's the angle I take. Second thing is I think he's a guy who's always played with his brain, right? With his brain, like he plays, he thinks, right? So I think as he get older, his older is not as bad as a lot of guys older. I think he's a leader in the locker room. I think he's knowledgeable. I don't know. I think he has a little bit left. He doesn't have to be the man. I mean, because you got Antetokounmpo. But I heard you saying that the Lakers didn't. Did the Lakers win anything with him?
In the last 5 years, yeah, they won a bubble championship.
You don't count that. Get out of here.
They won that, but I said in the last 5 years, when you look at his career as a Laker, the last 5 years, it's not good at all. And I watch LeBron. I watch LeBron off the ball. I watch his effort. And when I look at him play, he's going to turn 42 in this year. So he's going to play the season. He'll be 42 when the season ends. You know, hopefully he doesn't get hurt or nothing. He can play the whole year. But he just, in my opinion, doesn't add anything that can help a team win a championship. Because when you look at April, May, and June, when everything is on the line in the playoffs, like you gotta defend. The guys, teams that win are teams that win and they defend. They can make stops. They can give it a high level effort in a 7-game series. And we've watched the last 5 years with this Lakers team, and I know they've had various different injuries, and this guy was out. But at the end of the day, we talking about a guy that everyone says arguably is a top 3 player of all time. But all I hear from the bronze sexuals is all the excuses on why he couldn't get it done in the playoffs. He's old. And he's this. And he's that. Well, if he's that old and he's this and that's that, how do you think adding him to a team is going to help them win a championship?
Let me make my argument.
One second. LeBron did something to you, though? LeBron do something to you? You bumped him at the airport or some shit?
No, but I get No, absolutely
It's
not.
crazy what he's
LeBron
talking
used to
about
be
because
one of
we
my
just
favorite
watched
players.
LeBron. We just watched LeBron beat Houston in a series this year where the Lakers were supposed. If you go look at before that series start, everyone thought the Lakers were going to get
Yes.
swept. They thought they were going to get swept because they didn't have Austin Reeves. They didn't have Luka Doncic. He was out there with a bunch of scrubs going against KD, who's supposed to be better than LeBron at this point, and a young Houston Rockets team that is supposed to be on the rise. KD was supposed to be the missing piece to be able to take them at least to the Western Conference Finals.
All
And
the stuff you're
LeBron went out
saying is
there and
before the
beat them
season
in a
started.
full
Yes.
7-game. They beat them in a
Yeah.
series, and then they lost. Like, so for you to sit here and
Yeah.
say, Mel, for you to sit here and say he doesn't bring anything to a team is crazy.
No,
Come on.
to help
Like,
them win a
come on.
championship.
It's
To help
far-fetched.
them
Oh, I
win a
see what you're
championship.
saying.
Everything you're
He
saying
does,
about Houston is
if he's
all the
not the
things
number
before
one
the
guy,
season. KD wasn't
he's
even
not going
supposed
to
to
be the
play in
number
the
one
series.
guy. He's not going to be the
KD
number one
wasn't
guy
even
on a
supposed
championship
to
team. He
play
shouldn't be
in
at
the
this point.
series, KC. He wasn't
Okay,
even
so
supposed to
listen,
play in the
listen,
series.
listen. Mel, I mean, last year he did 20.9 points a game, 6 rebounds,
Smoke and mirrors.
6 rebounds,
Yes.
7 assists, right? So
All
a
smoke and
guy,
mirrors.
name
Yes.
another guy in the league that's doing that. Give me some names of guys that do that.
So it's not that. I'm not gonna say I'm going to tip my cap out of respect for whatever stats LeBron has.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue that, but what I do think is I think it's smoke and mirrors because I'm talking about in April, May, and June when it's nip tuck in a series in a 7-game series and you're trying to win and go to the next level with a team that's also good. Like all of that's great, but like that doesn't help the team win. LeBron, just look at
how
the
do you
playoff
explain
record
them
the
beating
last 5
Houston?
years.
Casey just said they beat
Look,
Houston, right?
great. That's
Upset
fantastic.
Houston.
Look at his playoff. Yeah, okay, that's great. But just look at LeBron's record the last 5 years in the playoffs. So according to what you're saying, is those stats matter. 4 years ago, he averaged even more points, even more rebounds. But at the end of the day, the last 5 years, look at LeBron's record in the playoffs.
What I don't agree with is you saying LeBron's record. It's a team. It's
the
a
Lakers.
Team
Okay.
I don't agree. I don't agree with
Yeah.
you putting
Okay.
all that on him at 40. I don't think it's on him.
See that? There we go. That's where the first excuse comes from.
That's an excuse?
LeBron apologist.
He is 40.
It's not.
Well, it is because so what you're saying.
He is 40.
No. It's a fact. So that makes my point even more. So already we're saying because he is what his age is at 42. We all know Father Time is undefeated, right? So he's going to get worse, right? Just because of age. Like LeBron isn't going to all of a sudden miraculously his body's going to be from 5 years ago. So this season he's going to be 42. So whatever he did is just going to decline, right? That's just what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'm asking is, how does that player who's older help a team try to win a championship? Now, if we all want to just say, hey, man, I'm a basketball fan and I just want to see him play. Great.
Mel,
that's fine.
You're trying to tell us that LeBron can't help
Wait a minute.
Spurs
One
win a
second.
championship?
Hey, somebody in the comment section said, Mel, somebody in the comment section said, you got to stop this guy from talking about LeBron.
Because it's outrageous. It's just pure hate coming out of his mouth. It's nonsense.
I think the problem is the angle is coming from him as the number one guy. Of course, him at his age and what he do, he's not going to help a team win as the number one guy. But as the number 2, 3 guy, I think he definitely will help him. I think he definitely will help a team win. But he's not.
No one's
he's not
asked
the number
the
one
question.
guy.
How?
He's not. He's not a number one
No
guy.
one's answered the question. So how?
Because he can. Because he can put up. Because he can put up 22 points as a backup, as a second leader scorer, or as a second or third option. He can give you 20 points at any given time.
Mel, did
as
you
a second
That's
or
what
third
you
option,
need.
he's going to give you 20 points.
Yes.
I think.
Mel, did you hear Iman Shumpert talk about LeBron in the locker room?
Can I step into
Say
this?
that again, Street.
Did you hear Iman Shumpert talk about LeBron in the locker room? Did you see that interview with Shay Shay? He just talked about him again yesterday. Have you ever heard him talk about LeBron?
I have. I didn't see the one yesterday, but I've seen the one I think that you're
You
talking
saw
about.
what
It
he
was a couple
said,
years
right?
ago.
You saw what he said, like what he said about him in the locker room, right?
Yeah, I did, but I mean, I'm kind of taking what he said, with a grain of salt because I've heard other people say other things,
Oh, you ain't
and
really
I'm not.
buying. You
Look,
ain't buying
LeBron's
it.
a great
You ain't buying
player.
it.
LeBron's a great player. There's no question about it. Top 3 player in the league, arguably. Depending on who's your favorite player. You can't take none of them. 4-time NBA champion, all of that. But just at this stage in his career, I just personally don't see how he can help a team as a
Let
third
me
option.
I think
let me help you out.
Mel dated Savannah
Like
in high school or something, and LeBron took her. I think it's something deeper here, dog.
LeBron used to be my favorite player. Actually, he used to be my favorite player.
You stupid.
Mel, you making
Hey,
it out
let me.
seem like
Hey,
LeBron is just a waste of space at this point in his career. Like there aren't worse
I'm not
players in the
saying that.
NBA.
No, I'm not
the
saying
same,
that. I
the
just
same.
don't see
Hey,
how
the
he can
same
help
way.
a team win a championship. That's
Hey,
like
Mel,
LeBron's
the
gonna help
same
a
way.
team win a bunch of games.
The
Well,
same
so
way.
let me step
Bench
in with
players.
some.
Wait, hold on, 1 second, Delicious, real quick. The same way role players and guys coming off the bench help you win a championship. That'll be the same way he'll help you. You don't have to
And you
score
know
40
what?
points to help you win a
That's a
championship.
real good point,
I'm
Rod.
gonna
I
say
don't
something
think
better than
he's
that, right?
capable of doing that because he's
I wa-
always been a ball-dominant player. But
I
that's a
watch.
good point. I just don't think he's capable of doing it.
I watch every Heat game, right? I'm a big Heat fan, right? This is how LeBron is going to help us. Number one, he's going to replace what Tyler gave us, right? Tyler only gave us 20 points a game, 25 on the best night. LeBron can replace that, right? And I'm not even looking at him as a 1 or 2 option. I'm talking about 3 option, right? He's going to unlock Bam because Bam can score the ball with the ball in his hands, but he do it better when he don't have the ball in his hands. LeBron is going to open that for Bam and for Giannis. Number 2, we have a lot of young players in our core. Our starting point guard. LeBron is going to open him up a lot. LeBron is going to do a lot for all the young players that we have around. So,
All that
and then
sounds
you
great.
only get them for $7 million,
All,
man.
all of it sounds great. But what happens is, I'm gonna use an example. How I remember a couple years ago when Russell Westbrook went to the Lakers and how everybody, all the analysts and everybody talked about how great it was. One of the first things I said is, who gonna have the ball? Because they both ball dominant. Like on paper, you think, oh, Russ is averaging almost a triple double. Oh, you look at what LeBron is double. Oh, we're gonna add that. It's gonna be great. No, it ain't. They're the same fucking player. Oh, excuse my language. They're the same player. Like they're both ball dominant. They both got to have the ball in their hands to be successful. LeBron has always had the ball. So you trying to tell me all of a sudden he's taking that mentality of always having the ball, and then now he's gonna be a third option. Now it sounds great to say, oh yeah, no, it ain't. So when it's nip tuck in the game, who's going to have the foot? Who's going to have the basketball? And LeBron at his age now, everyone's talking about like he's going to be like LeBron. Just watch him right now. If I'm playing, let's say Luka was playing in the playoffs at the end of the game, I don't want the ball in LeBron's hands. He doesn't finish. He doesn't finish because he doesn't have the legs that he needs to have to finish in May and in June during the finals.
But
He doesn't play defense.
that's not what
I'm
we
just
want
talking
from
about winning
LeBron.
the
That's not what.
championship.
But I'm saying that's not
I'm
what
just
we
talking
want, and that's not what we're getting from LeBron. What we want from LeBron is to elevate our roster. Number one, number two, be the missing piece that we need with 2 bigs. And you know this, Mel. Anytime you got 2 bigs, you got to have a ball handler to open them up. You know that. You wouldn't have the Tim Duncan and the Admiral without AJ Johnson. Like you got to have a good point or a good ball dominant that can get the ball out.
Did you
You don't
did you
have
watch
you don't have a mailman without John Stockton.
Yeah, but did you watch in the playoffs like at the end of the close games and how the closeouts went? Did you watch that, DeLacy?
Hey, you're
I
not
was
gonna bring
probably
up the
watching when
Houston
he
games
making
though,
out
Mel. You're not gonna bring those
I
up.
know.
You just gonna
Well, the
jump to
reason I'm not bringing
OKC.
up the Houston, we talking about a Houston
Yeah,
team that
because
didn't
you're
have a
being
point guard,
selective.
and KD wasn't even supposed to play. Like he was ruled out, and then miraculously he played. So, okay, that'd be Houston. Great, fantastic. Give them tip my cap. Hey man, LeBron willed them to win the first round. Great. My question was to help win a championship. They beat a Houston team that's young with a KD, and we could talk about KD and a team that didn't have no point guard. Fantastic, great, crown them.
With no
But
Luka, with no Austin Reeves,
unbelievable,
with
unbelievable. And
DeAndre
see all of the
Ayton.
things.
What are we
Yes, all
talking
of the
about?
things. Apply. Applause.
So
Unbelievable. Great.
here's my thing though. Like you say
I
he
said
brings
to win a
nothing to the
championship,
team,
though.
nothing to a championship team. Like what are we talking about? Like you don't think that LeBron can be
No,
OG
no,
and
I
Anobi?
don't.
You don't think LeBron has point guard skills
He
that can
doesn't
be
have the
used on a
legs to
champion?
do it.
You don't think
You talking
LeBron
about?
can be a point guard on a
No, they're not
championship
the
team?
play.
What?
At the end of the no, because he can't defend at a high
I think you're
level.
thinking
You're
about
gonna.
him in terms of being a number one. Like I'm talking
I'm
about
not.
a 25-minute player, right? 25 minutes in a game. LeBron can be one of the most impactful 25-minute players
I don't
in
think
the
so.
whole
Because
entire
the
NBA.
reason this is the reason why I don't think so. Right at his age right now, in my personal opinion, LeBron James is not a great ball handler. At the age that he's at right now, he's not beating nobody off the dribble. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go 1-4 LeBron and ask him to get to the cup and convert? No, his jump shot is not great. Right? It's not like he's Steph and he can just shoot and spot up and shoot. LeBron's got to have the ball in his hands and he's got to be going to the cup. He's not beating anybody off the dribble. He doesn't have any. Watch him around the paint when he gets putbacks. He doesn't finish like he needs to finish. He does not defend. In my personal opinion, a 42-year-old out there playing is a liability if you're trying to win a championship because he can't shoot. Not to mention all of the ego and saying, okay, yeah, I'm not the player I used to be. I got to give the ball up because I'm a third option. That's the part that you can't put on paper. And we just assume that he's going to take that role. No, we're talking about a dude that has been the dominant player his whole life. And now all of a sudden he's going to say, oh yeah, I'm the third man. Look how he's holding out right now. He's doing it because he wants attention.
I mean, you just don't.
It's
like
not a
LeBron.
guy that's.
At the end of the day, you preface this and say some people are going to call me a LeBron hater. It wasn't that you were prefacing that. It's just that you are a LeBron hater. You don't fuck with him.
I'm not a fan of LeBron James, but I can call basketball the way that I see it. I can call basketball the way I see it and say, how's this going to like who? How does he help a team?
Mel, if you think about last season and you take it into context, right? This past season that he was just in. Right, he came into the year. He was injured. He was injured. Right, came into the year. First time he's been.
I don't know if he was injured.
The
Okay, he was injured.
I understand the age thing, but he was injured. Right, he didn't play the first month of the season.
Quarter. Yeah. Okay.
Right. He didn't play until December, so he didn't have his legs. He never really got his legs. But even with that though, and I agree with you. Defensively, he can be a liability. The question is like, do you have players on the team that can make up for that? Because there are lots of players that are defensive liabilities. Jalen Brunson, right? There are lots of players that are straight up Luka that are defensive liabilities. Do you have a team around him that can make up for some of his deficiencies? And if you do, then he can still be highly effective. Yeah, he may not be able to beat people off the dribble, but what he did do pretty well this year was take his ass in the post and play make out of the post.
See, I don't think he can be highly effective though.
But what do you mean? He's still shooting 50% from the field, right? Like he's still shooting 50%. So he's highly efficient in terms of his scoring. He isn't a volume shooter at this point. And then this year he had one of his worst 3-point shooting years. But the question is like, is that going to revert back to the mean? Or is it just going to be he can't shoot anymore? Because if he can just shoot 35 to 36% from three, and he's going to shoot 50% from the field, and he's going to give you 7-8 assists a game, and he's not a turnover machine.
I don't know if that's going to happen at 42, though. See, I'm anticipating a year older, and those whatever he put up last year, I don't think it's going to be the same thing.
Okay,
As a number one option on the team, he put those numbers up. So he's going to be a year older, and he's not going to be a number one option.
He wasn't the number one option, though. He was the number 3 option. Like Austin Reeves averaged 25 points a game this year. Luka averaged 30. Like LeBron was coming off the bench at some points throughout the season. Like he was trying to figure it out all season. The only time he was the number one option is when both of those dudes got hurt in April, and he had no choice to be. That was the only time. So it's like they tried to run this out, and like who knows what the Lakers actually do in the playoffs if Luka is around and Austin Reeves aren't hurt, because it's a completely different basketball team.
Yeah, That is
And
true.
then you got to look at Mel what we need, what the Heat need, bro. We got two scorers in Bam and Giannis. Then we still got what you call it. We kept what is Wiggins? We kept Wiggins. So LeBron don't have to come in and do everything you think he need to do.
I don't know if he's a good match with the Heat, just because he can't shoot. The Heat needs 3-point shooters.
Mel,
They don't need
Craig
a
Hodges
LeBron
helped
that's
Chicago. Craig Hodges helped Chicago win the championship. Mario Chalmers helped us win championships, right?
Yeah, all Craig Hodges had to do was just stand in one spot. That's it. He just had to stand in one spot. LeBron is not the shooter that
Bron
Craig
could do
Hodges
that.
is.
Right?
No, and not shoot. No, he can't.
I think him going to Cleveland makes more sense than going to Miami. I think they have a better team structure for him to for the team to have more success. I just don't see. I don't think y'all are gonna win.
I don't think you add Bron to that. I don't think
LeBron.
you messed that up and add Bron to that. I think they're there already, right? Right?
In Miami or in Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Yeah, I think he could be a great role player for Cleveland. Like I think he could help elevate them a lot more than he could Miami. I don't know what he's gonna do with Miami. Like y'all
I don't know how he would
work.
work with James Harden. I don't know how
That's
that
it.
would.
That's it right there.
I think
I don't think that works.
I think you would trade Harden in that scenario.
I don't think you messed
Well,
up.
then they won't have
I think Cleveland is already there. I don't think you messed that up. I don't think you messed that up if you'd have owned that Cleveland. Like, why would you do that?
He's the only person to ever bring a championship to Cleveland. That's why you do it.
There's not a lot of
bring Wade. All right, fuck it. Bring Wade back.
teams that are
Let's bring
contenders.
Wade back. Fuck it.
Yeah, I wish Wade could come back. No, the Heat needs 3-point shoot. They need 3-and-D guys. That's what they need. LeBron is not a 3-and-D guy.
Hey Mel, let me ask you a question. Do you think when UD was on the bench just coaching, do you think he was doing a good job with the Heat?
It don't matter. He was not on the floor.
I think he helped them boys grow a line. I think LeBron could do that.
Absolutely helped. Yeah, but LeBron's gonna be out on the floor. He's gonna want the ball, and again, it's just my opinion. Can he go to a team and they win games? Absolutely. I just don't think adding a 42-year-old is gonna help a team win a championship. That's just
who's
my own
to say,
personal opinion.
Mel? Who's to say they won't get 3-point shooters though?
They just got one, right? They just got one.
Yeah, who's to say they won't get 3-point shooters? That's what I'm saying. I mean,
and we got
your issue of defense. They right now are probably the best defensive team in the league, certainly in the Eastern Conference right now with the lineup right now with that lineup. Because they have 4 very good to great defenders on that lineup right now. So
yeah, I know, but I don't see how adding a 42-year-old helps that.
No, I'm just saying he doesn't have you. You're talking about him having to defend. Well, you got rid of Tyler Hero, who was abysmal defensively, abysmal. So
don't forget.
He won't be. He won't be abysmal defensively. You know what I'm saying?
He damn near might. Have you watched LeBron play defense? He does not play defense.
I have, but I'm saying
watch him off the ball.
I'm saying that they defensively they will be much better than what he left with the Lakers. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Much better.
I just don't know. To me, with Bam and Giannis adding LeBron, who wants to post up, it's too much in the post. Like that's why I don't think Miami's a good
fit. A little bit, Mel. Look in the video section up there in the Discord. You can see this 15-year-old kid, 7'6", 15-year-old kid. From Africa. I got 2 questions for you, Mel. You was big in AAU. This ain't the black kid. This is a white kid.
Yeah. No, I seen this clip.
You were big in AAU, right? First question.
Yep.
Are these kids from Africa actually 15?
Probably not. No.
Right. Somebody.
And I just say that because they don't be. They never really have their birth certificates anyway. So you never really know what their true age is.
Your AAU team, you had Stoudemire on your team. Y'all walking to the gym, and you got this guy on the court. What you telling the team? What you telling the team? What you telling the
If we were playing against this guy, or he was on my team? Oh, I know Stoudemire would have ate him up. Yeah,
really?
We would have dunked all over him. I saw Stoudemire come in and dunk on a dude that was 7'2", with some untied Air Force Ones on and an old man tank top. Yeah, we would have ate this dude alive because he's just too slow.
Stoudemire would have ate his lunch as a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Stoudemire was like that as a kid, man. Stoudemire was like
He was
that,
super
man.
athletic and big and strong.
Good
Yeah.
gracious, yes. Yes, absolutely.
7'6" is tall, dog.
Street, you can see in his face
got dunked on.
He still got dunked on.
Yeah.
You don't got no video?
Yeah, he just don't have good foot movement.
You ain't got no Stoudemire video?
Nah, see, nope. We didn't, we didn't have the phones like we do have now.
You failed, man. You failed.
I know it.
Yeah, you did.
I know it.
They had the throwaway cameras. The throwaway cameras, the disposable cameras were invented.
We weren't doing none of this. This was 2000, 2001. We weren't doing none of that.
With Stoudemire, all you have to just wonder is what would have been had he had not had those microfractures, man. Jeez.
Yep.
You go another.
Hey, Street, you can look at his face and tell me he young.
You go another African they don't found. 7'6".
Yeah, I seen that one. I've seen footage of him too. That's crazy.
He looked like he about to be 8'3".
Yeah. I think he's playing like in Australia, something like that. The kid you got up there now.
7'6".
It seems like more and more every year. It seems like big kids like this are coming out.
It's funny. It's funny when you actually watch a real live basketball game and you see 2 7-footers on the floor. It seems like the court's too small. Just imagine you got Wemby, you got this guy, and you got the dude that OKC just picked up right on the floor at the same time.
Yeah.
They say Columbus got 3 7-footers.
Columbus High School?
Yeah, they said Columbus High School is about to play in some Euro Pro League. I'm gonna get the details for y'all. Like they're about to play in some Euro Pro League, bro. It's all changing. It's all changing.
3 7-footers in high school is crazy.
They got 3 of them, bro. I've never seen that. The closest I saw was Northwestern when they had. Can you see through the trees? They had 6'11" Darius Cook, 6'10" Corey Lewis, and 6'9" Lamont Green. Not Green. Lamont. I forget Lamont last name. That's the tallest I've ever seen. Three 7-footers is wild.
They got something crazy in the water.
Yeah, 3 7-footers is wild.
I just want to let it be known before we go. I'm still Jordan over LeBron. Mel, you still my homie.
Yeah. It's always Jordan over LeBron.
Man, I walked outside. I went and got me some beefaroni. I walked outside, took the garbage out. And Mel was still in here telling y'all LeBron can't help y'all win the championship. When I came back,
I'm gonna be right though. I'm gonna be right.
Mel was still here telling y'all can't help running. All right, listen, we're gonna put y'all in the back. We're gonna wrap this up, man. We've been in here for damn near 2 hours. All right, listen, 786-405-9499. If you want to be a villain, those were the villains talking. That's our community. They could sit in there for another 6 hours, man, talking about Pancake Hunter playing guard. That's something crazy like that. I told y'all I got it here. If you ever thought about trading, getting in the stock market, I can show you how to get 100,000, 50K to trade today. For the people who think I'm crazy, I already showed you. I already showed you yesterday. I told you I came in here and I said, "Hey, make $700 more. I get a payout of $4,000." I told you that yesterday afternoon, watching baddies. I made $700. There's the $700. And these are prop firms. This afternoon, there should be a payout of $4,000. It's a $50,000 account. If you can see right here, I'm gonna get out of here right now. I'm gonna go in the IOD squad and we're gonna trade live. If you got money sitting around, or if you living paycheck to paycheck and you can't figure out, hey man, how the heck these guys? You got to do something else with your money. Period. You got to do something else with it. You got to learn another skill. There's other things out there that will grow faster than trading hours for dollars. And that's just being real. I was a CEO making $80,000, $100,000 a year. I walked away in 2020 to learn how money works, and it's needed in the community. It's needed with football players. It's needed when these young guys are getting NIL. So I talk about both of them, and trading in the market, prop firms long term is something we do, man. If it interests you, if you ever thought about trying to do it, the link is in the description. Send us a text, 786-405-9499. But man, listen, I'm deep. Hit the like button, share if you're watching the replay. Shout out to the villains, appreciate them. Shout out to X dropping through. I'm out.